Hi, my name is Michelle Bartolo, and we've started a beach cleaning group called That's Rubbish about a year ago, where we meet once a month on the beach. It's always been on Tufeha up until now. And we meet down here and we clean up the beach, mainly because there's been a lot of rubbish, a lot more rubbish than can be expected, really. It's a bit heartbreaking at times, but we want to send a message out to people by leading by example that we have to be more responsible for what we're doing to the land and to the sea. And so this group has been formed, and it's a very tight-knit group. And as time goes on, the group is growing, and that's very rewarding to see. But the message we really like to send out to people is if maybe they can be a bit more aware of what they're doing when they finish drinking out of their water bottles, or when they're finishing their barbecues and their picnics on the beach. They can be a bit more aware of cleaning up after themselves, taking along a garbage bag with you, making sure you take your rubbish along with you, because we can continue to blame the local councils, the governments and everything for not doing their part, but at the end of the day the problem comes down to the people itself. If we're not littering, there isn't a reason that they have to come around and do extra than what they're already scheduled to do. So we really want to emphasize the fact that people have to be responsible. Everyone's responsible for themselves. Really take care of your rubbish and make sure that you take personal responsibility for what you're creating. You know, it's like, I like to say, you treat the land as your home. You wouldn't be throwing rubbish in your house down on the floor, so there's no reason you should do that when you're outside of your home either. We're going into is called Save Our Seas. So we'd like people who own boats, which happens to be a lot of the Maltese population, to be careful of what they're throwing overboard. Preferably throw nothing overboard. Okay, because a lot of what we're finding in the winter here is washed up from the sea, which means people are dumping this into the sea. Okay, and again, the sea is not your rubbish bin, nor is the land. You know, I'm sure you have a rubbish bin that you can chuck it into, and that would be the wisest, most sensible thing to be doing. Again, with sea life, you're killing off sea life. We're killing off turtles, which are getting suffocated by all the plastic in the sea. They mistake it as food and they go for it, and we're diminishing all our sea life. So for you boat owners up there, please take personal responsibility as well in that sense and take care of your rubbish. At the bottom of this page, there's a link that will lead you to our Facebook group called That's Rubbish. So if you'd like to keep up with our monthly cleanups and see what we do, please join the group and become active, making the world a bit of a safer, cleaner place to be in.